All right, let's get right into it. We're counting down the top 10 AI tools for 2026. And look, the whole AI landscape has been turned on its head. So today, we're going to break down exactly what that means for you, what these tools actually do, and which ones are really worth your time.
People ask me this all the time. Back in 2025, that was a pretty easy question to answer, right? You had a handful of big players. But now, in 2026, that is absolutely 100% the wrong question to be asking.
Because the game has totally shifted. It's not about finding that one single magic tool that does everything anymore. No way. The real power, the real edge, comes from building your own personalized AI stack, a custom workflow of 2 or 3 specialized tools that you use together. So the real question is, what should be in your stack?
Okay, let's kick things off with what I like to call the building blocks. These are the specialized AIs that are absolute game changers for very specific creative work and research tasks. We're going to count them down, starting at number 10.
Kicking us off at number 10, we've got 11 Labs. Honestly, for anyone who makes audio or video content, this is a must-have. Think about it. You need to translate a marketing video into 5 languages. What used to take a week, hiring voice actors, re-recording, you can now knock out in an afternoon, perfectly cloned in your own voice. It's incredible.
At number 9 is Perplexity AI, and this tool is quietly replacing Google for millions of professionals. Instead of scrolling through 10 blue links trying to find Q3 sales data, you just ask the question. Perplexity reads the reports for you, gives you the number, and even tells you the exact page it came from. No ads, no SEO junk, just the answer.
Coming in at number 8 is the undisputed king of AI images, Midjourney. And what's wild is that its interface is kind of weird. It's all based on Discord, but it doesn't matter because nothing else comes close to its visual quality. This is the tool that lets a single marketing consultant create an entire brand's visual identity in a weekend. The look is just unmatched.
Number 7 is Google Notebook LM, and you're going to love this one. It's completely free. You just upload all your research, your PDFs, your project notes, and it basically becomes a private AI expert on your own information. You can ask it to find one specific quote in a 300-page report or create an FAQ from your files. It's like having a personal research assistant who's already read everything.
Now hold on, we're jumping ahead in our countdown to number 5 for a reason, because this thing represents a huge leap in what's possible. It's Sora from OpenAI. This tool is genuinely mind-blowing. You type a sentence like, a drone shot flying through a futuristic city at sunset, and Sora just makes it. It generates a cinematic, high-quality video clip. It's a movie studio in a text box.
Okay, so those were the building blocks. Now we're moving on to the heavy hitters. These are the major platforms that are defining professional work. And to do that, we actually need to circle back to number 6 on our list.
Number 6 is Google Gemini. See, by 2026, Gemini isn't just another chatbot. It's the smart layer that's baked right into your entire Google workspace. It's there, summarizing long email chains in Gmail, creating complex formulas from plain English in Sheets, and drafting entire proposals in Docs. If you live in the Google ecosystem, Gemini is essential.
And moving up to number 4, we have Claude. For serious, deep, nuanced work, this is arguably the best AI assistant on the planet right now. Its superpower, it can analyze incredibly long documents. We're talking entire books, complex legal contracts, dense financial reports. This is the tool you use to find that one critical flaw hidden in a 200-page business plan. It's where the deep thinkers go to work.
At number 3 is Cursor. And for any developers watching, this might actually be your personal number 1. It's not a plugin, it's not an add-on, it's an entire coding environment built from the ground up with AI. It understands your whole code base, so it can write new functions, fix bugs across multiple files, and even make sense of old, messy code. It has fundamentally changed how fast software gets built.
And at number 2, yep, you knew it was coming, ChatGPT. It is still the most used AI on the planet, and for a really good reason. It is the best all-arounder, the Swiss Army knife. It can handle writing, brainstorming, research, coding help, all of it in one clean, powerful interface. If you just need one tool that does a bit of everything incredibly well, ChatGPT is still the king.
So how do you choose between these two giants, Claude and ChatGPT? Think of it like this. You use Claude for that deep dive analysis on long, complex documents when you need nuance. You use ChatGPT as your go-to, versatile workhorse for the huge range of everyday creative and analytical tasks. One is a scalpel, the other is a powerful multi-tool. So that brings us to the number 1 spot. And I have to tell you, this isn't just another tool. This represents a fundamental shift in how we even think about and use AI. The most important AI tool of 2026 is going to surprise you, because it's not a single product you can go and subscribe to. It's an entirely new category, and it is changing everything.
Welcome to the age of the AI agent. And here's the key difference you have to understand. A chatbot answers your questions. An AI agent takes your goal, makes a plan, and then goes and does the work for you, all on its own. It doesn't just talk, it acts.
So what does that look like? Well, you give it a goal, something like, monitor our main competitor's new product launch and give me a report on customer reactions. The agent then makes a plan, scours social media, analyzes the sentiment, and drops a full summary report in your inbox Friday afternoon. This is AI working for you, even when you're not.
So, we've covered a lot of ground. What does this all mean for you? Let's bring it all together and talk about how you can actually build an effective AI stack for 2026.
Here is the absolute truth. You don't need to master all 10 of these. You just need to pick the 2 or 3 that fit perfectly into your workflow. If you're a content creator, your stack might be 11 Labs, Sora, and Midjourney. A financial analyst? They're going to lean heavy on Perplexity and Claude. This is all about building a focused, powerful toolkit, not collecting every shiny new toy.
So the ultimate takeaway here is to stop looking for that one magic bullet. Instead, I want you to think about the unique challenges of your work and then build a small, powerful stack to solve them. If you can learn those few tools deeply, you will be ahead of 90% of everyone else. So the only question left is, what's your 2026 AI stack going to be?